Hey, chat room. Let me know when you can see me and hear me. And if it's on the web or our website. No, anybody yet? Okay, we're on YouTube. Thanks, Becky. How about on our website? I see we are live on YouTube and at gizwiz.tv. Anybody? I see Chad's in the room, so he is probably getting that up and going. Yes on YouTube? Yes on gizwiz.tv? Not yet. Okay, Stephen, thank you. We will be. Yeah, we are on YouTube. We're just waiting for Chad to get us on gizwiz.tv. And then we will be off and running. Hey, Spaceman. Still waiting for Chad to get up on gizwiz.tv. What? People dropping out? Internet problems? Oh my God, what's going on? Did everybody get knocked off? Chad may have had to reset our channel. Still waiting to hear. If you're on YouTube, we're waiting for our sister channel, gizwiz.tv, to jump in. Oh, Becky's still there. Oh, okay. It was funny that 3 people dropped out at one time. Okay, YouTube is okay, but not at gizwiz.tv. Okay, I see Chad's in chat, so he should be checking that out. And then we will be up and running. Okay, that's good, Vicky. Welcome, Paul. We're just waiting for gizwiz.tv to join the program. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Magoo says Ranger Rick's having trouble with his tablet. Okay. Becky's going to go pour a beer. We're just waiting for, we're live on YouTube. We're waiting for gizwiz.tv to join us. On YouTube. We're waiting for Chad to get us up on gizwiz.tv. Hey, Chad, are you hearing us? Chat room. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, we're live on the website now? All right, then we are live in both places. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for this.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Matt's maddest writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
And it is indeed Giz Fiz Friday. Very unusual to have a Friday night Giz Fiz, but we rearranged things in order to go to the Anchor press event. And now I'm going to gently, I'm actually going to fade this music down. It's so professional. Who knew we could be that professional on this show? Okay, so we're going to play Logo. We're going to play Fact or Crap. We're going to caption photos from George Davis. We're going to call George, check in on him, see how he's doing. And then we're going to have facts from George Davis. I have a great setup for your snappy answer to probably the dumbest question I actually ever heard anybody ask, okay? And I'll fill you in when we get to that portion of the show. So I guess now we'll jump right in with...
He said it's not live anymore.
It's not live on... Oh, well, let me give chat a quick shout, okay? Chat room, sorry about that. Let me see. Get chat going. All right, here we go. I will, yeah. Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Help, Chad. Hey, Chad. So.
I completely forgot, but I will get you live in about 2 minutes.
Okay, very good. We're live on YouTube.
Yes,
But
just stay live,
Oh.
and then I'll update the site.
Okay, very good. Okay, bye.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, bye. Okay, 2 minutes. He's doing some other things there, and then we'll be live. And, you know, we don't edit this show, so this will just be all part of the show. You know, why are so many people dropping out and coming back? Including, do you know what? Did I get dropped from the chat room that I need for the show? Oh, we don't, we have no post, Spaceman. We don't have no stinking post. We just, whatever we do, that's the show. Okay, that's the beauty of this show. It's something you get hard to get used to. Is I think I've talked about this before. Is networks versus podcasts could not be any different. I remember, especially like when I worked on Good Morning America. I'm in Vegas at CES and I have all this stuff, and they go, okay, Dick, you're gonna do it in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I said, you know, I have 7 things here. That's the best you can do. Hang on. You know what? We can give you another 22 seconds. Oh, okay. That's good. So chat room, chat wouldn't let you in. It was nothing personal, Montron. You know, I had that trouble earlier. Twisted Echoes, people who are joining us late. Chad is getting us back up on gizwiz.tv, and then we will continue with the show. Okay? way in the background there, if you saw last week's show, or it might be, I guess it's the show that's still currently, is my lighted basketball. Oh, you're watching on gizwiz.tv? Okay, well then, I guess we'll just continue with the show. I guess it just went live. Okay, everybody seeing it on both? Okay, there's a second Twisted Echo said we are live. Okay, everybody's good. I've been there since the show started. All right, we're going to go to photos from George Davis, and we'll see how many photos ahead this went. Oh, this only went 11 photos ahead. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I don't want you to see. I don't want you to spoil this. All right. Here is official photo number 1. The TVG train, high-speed train, just on a track. And we just need captions for this photo. Okay. You know, it doesn't look like such a speedy train. It looks fast, but it doesn't look like the, was it 380 miles an hour is the new record for high-speed trains? Dick's new backyard train is amazing. Caesar said, if it's a bullet train, can you shoot somebody with it? Magoo, all aboard, adventure waits. Looks like it stopped. It does look like it stopped. New Disneyland train. Might have gone a bit overboard with my model train hobby. What do you think, says Paul. If you're on board, does that mean you're in training, says Dan. Ranger Rick, on the ride home real fast. Mad Frank, I hope we're on the right track. Came from the wrong side of the tracks, says Jay Mez. The train is very well trained. Hawks Post, Caesar. Caesar's in the 5th car back. Okay, you can wave as it goes by. This app is so old, it tracks you, says Dan. And we'll end with Morgus saying, I ordered training wheels, not a train on wheels. All right, let's see what George put. George said, for the TVG train, my caption is, on most stretches, this train goes almost 250 miles an hour.
Chad did a good one.
Say again?
Chad put up the bottom.
Oh, Chad's in chat too. Talk about a track star. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Next photo is an old-fashioned cash register. An old-fashioned cash register. And we're looking for captions for that. And then I'll tell you my story, and then I think someone in chat said, no, you didn't say that exactly in your book. But I'll say it just the way I remember it. You can't go fast unless you're on the auto. No sale. Ranger Rick, this machine does not add up. I got this fancy case for my iPad point-of-sale system. Welcome to McDougal. Can I take your order? That's mine, says Franks. Full speed ahead. Ooh la la. Where do I swipe my debit card on this? Does this mean I need to pay in Civil War money? I think the abacus might be faster. This register really knows how to make some sense. I'm old, but I never worked one of those. Cashing out. eBay Alpha 1. Paul says, does this support tap to pay? And we'll end with, I use this for my calculus homework. I'll do a couple more. Latest technology at one time for French pastries only. And we'll end with, watch out if this drops its drawer. Let's see what George put. George said, For the old-fashioned cash register, my caption is, I use this old hand crank register in my business. I just like the way it looks, and other people do too. Okay, now someone in chat said it was different in my book, but this is the way I remember it. When on Match Game, when I used to stage hand a Match Game card, I had a board with Match Game cards on it, and I was on headset with the producer who was in the control room picking the next Match Game question. I would hand it to the stagehand. Stagehand would have a wooden stick with a big clip on it. He would put the Match Game card on it, bend the card over, and push it in a little wooden tunnel. And then when the card got to the end of the tunnel, because the card was bent, it would just pop up. And when the card was started in the tunnel, my recollection is the sound effects guy who could see the stagehand had one of those cash registers, and he would like Rayburn was waiting for the machine to spit out the next card. Anyway, that was my recollection. Let's go back to George's next photo, which is photo 3. Let's see. Oh, it's just 2 ears of corn in boiling water. 2 ears of corn in boiling water. And we're looking for captions for that. Mad Frank said, I saw that in a post in the game show group on Facebook. No, we didn't collect tolls for that tunnel. It's getting hot in ear. The corn can hear better in boiling water. Oh, a lot of corn jokes and ear jokes. 7 minutes only. Left to right only, folks. Making popcorn the really slow and hard way, says Paul. Frank says, I prefer mine popped. I just had corn on the cob recently. Delicious. Giz 1. Hekanos. Be sure to boil your corns. Wild Willie was so weird. This is what the hot tub looked like when you and I had to bring our own butter even. Friends Roman and Country Made, lend me your ears. These jokes are corny. I don't want to make any corny jokes. This guy's trying to make popcorn. Remind me I should have bought corn at the store. 2 ears, but you can't hear the boiling. Corn cob sizzling, almost ready to butter up. I love ice corn. If the chicken tried to eat this, he would be cooked too. And we'll end with Dwindle. Who threw the corn in the toilet? Again. Okay. Let's see what George put. Let's go to the photo. George said, for 2 ears of corn in boiling water. My caption is, when the new crop of corn comes out, I like to buy 2 ears, cook them, and enjoy their sweet flavor. Oh, and George adds, sorry, chat room. I have no pastry shots this week. Oh, boo. All right, let's move on to photo 4. Let me see. Oh, it's just a dam. Okay. Just a dam. All right. Damn, that's big. Damn, I'm out of ideas. The ultimate skate park, says Paul. This pic is so damn big, Ranger Rick. When I name all the dams in the country, does that mean I'm cursing? Caesar. Tang, one more drop and it'll break. Tombo just says, damn, so much concrete it sucked all the color out of the picture, just says Jamma B. It's a damn picture, says Becky. Dan, whatever you do, don't name this after God, because it won't sound right. Oh, the goddamn, that's in Nevada. Looks like Niagara Falls dried up. You would think a beaver could make something like that. You think the dam is big? Wait till you see the beaver that built it. Damn, you are right. Hoover Dam sucks. Can you dam up something other than water? Should I put this level on that says do not open? Build a dam but miss the water. So that's what they used all that concrete for. And we're going to end with Hekanos. Who wants to be there when it fails? Who wants to be there when it fails? George said for the dam, my caption is, this dam has a small road on top, and the dam holds back a half-mile of water. Oh, it does have a big road. I don't know if you could, I guess you could drive a car on it. I guess there's a car all the way in the corner there. Okay, let's go to photo 5, which is a European trolley. A European trolley. Okay. That's right, you can drive across Hoover Dam. All right. Looking for captions for the European trolley. Looks like the first train got squeezed down. Child of the earlier train. Baby version of the bullet train from earlier. A sleek trolley. Keep moving your feet and we'll get there soon enough. First class and third class transportation, says Ranger Rick. The trolley from Mr. Rogers' European vacation, says Dan. That's a big upgrade from Mr. Rogers. Hey, no tractors on the trolley tracks. I saw the tractor. Maintenance truck is on the wrong track. Does it have to have a tree growing on it? I want all my trolleys to go to plots. I get off at the next stop, says Martron. Looks like the streetcars we have here in Toronto. Oh, okay, says Stephen, Toronto. And we'll end with, I guess we're going to end with, oh, nothing coming up. Okay, we're ending with Stephen, Toronto, saying, it looks like the streetcars we have here in Toronto. George says, for the European trolley, my caption is, I like to hop aboard, ride them end to end, just to look at the neighborhoods. It's always a fun thing to do. And now 6 of 6. Wow, we're still in Europe. George's description is European Railroad Roundhouse. Oh, wait a minute, George, we're going to call you in a little while. George said, don't forget you're going to call me after my facts. Okay. European trolley. Jamma B said you can no longer drive over Hoover Dam. They built a bridge. Oh. Is that for real, Jamma B? I think I see a theme here. Thomas the Tank Engine family reunion. Those are steam trains, indeed, Stephen. Those young whippersnapper trains don't know what it's like when you get old, but they'll learn. Leave one at a time, please. Train race. Those trains are really steamed. Meeting of the engines on track. Oh, it looks like Myra Joyce has joined us. The other two don't run on steam. One of these is not like the others. Fourth engine must be in for repair. These trains are so angry. I see them steaming. Dick's Amusement Park. Thomas the Train Engine is playing hide and seek. Looks like the Gandhi Dancer. I hate auto dictate. Oh, that's something else. If they race, it'll be a short run. Hi, Myra. Throw some of that corn in the boiler to steam it. What's that little green thing in front? I have no idea. It's a little work cart. If there was a race, I would bet on train 1 These captions are going too fast. I'm having trouble staying on track, says Gizzy the Wizzy. And we'll end with, ending with 4 stoned trains. And we'll throw in Twisted Echo. These are still in training. Okay. All right. George said, for the European Railroad roundhouse, my caption is, they still store these engines in these roundhouses so they can do maintenance and cleanup on them. Okay, you know, while we're here, before we do facts, because the next photo is George, I'm going to call him, okay? We're going to have George do his goodbyes before he does his facts. And, okay, waiting.
Hello, Dick.
Hey, George, how are you?
Hello, Dick.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, the chat room can hear you.
Hello, Dick. Hey, George, how are you?
Oh, is that your iPad in the background?
Yeah, delay. You want me to turn my sound off?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
iPad, because then we'll
Yeah. Is that your iPad in the background? Yeah. Let me turn that delay. You want me to turn my sound off?
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
All right, so I know you don't get chat there. So chat room is saying, George, it's good to hear your voice, and
thank you.
Dan wants to know how you're feeling.
Well, my back is still pretty painful. It's going to be 3 or 4 months to finally heal, but one day at a time is all I ask for to get better.
Wow, Myra Joyce says thank you for the cookies you sent her.
Oh, she's welcome.
Okay.
I know she likes cookies.
Becky says, George, you sound like you're doing pretty good.
Well, you can't tell it by my voice,
Oh.
but when I roll over, it's pretty painful.
Oh my. Okay. So George, you in the hospital in
Well, it's a nursing care center.
a nursing care center. Okay.
Yeah.
And is
That's
that in
where that
L.A.?
picture is. It's south of L.A. It's a place called Playa del Rey, California.
Okay. Dwindle says, George, thanks for all the great pictures.
Oh, everybody's welcome. I love doing them, and it's for everyone to enjoy.
Dan says, I'm continuing my prayers to help your healing.
Well, thank you so much.
And Mad Frank says, you sound in good spirits at least. So that's
Oh,
good. Yeah.
I try to be.
And James says, George, no more rock climbing for you.
Yeah, that's going to be out for a while.
Yeah. And Geek Wannabe, George, we just want you to heal and feel better.
Well, thanks everybody for their prayers and happy wishes. And I just love everybody. And I just want to say thank you for all your prayers.
Well, George, how many years have you been doing photos and facts? Do you remember?
I started in 2014. So it's almost
It's
21
10 years.
years.
Yeah.
No, is that 11 years?
11
right?
years. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 years.
This is 2025.
Yeah. Every week or whenever they didn't have when people are on vacation or whatever, you had a spot where you're not doing the show. But every year or every week, ever since.
Well, this is great. Well, George,
And I
this is
keep-
great. We'll talk to you in a couple of weeks again. See how you're doing.
Thank you. Goodbye, everybody in chat room. I love you all. Thanks for all your good wishes.
Okay, George, thank you so much. The chat room is with you 100%.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. That was great. George often tells me that he just loves. It's something for him to do, and that he really loves doing it. So it's great, and it's great. I think he enjoys it when he can talk to the chat room like he did today. Okay, so now we're going to do facts from George Davis. Oh, count cricket chirps for 15 seconds and then add 40 and you will get what? This is open for a lot of crazy answers. But if someone knows the real answer, put that down too. Count cricket chirps for 15. Oh my gosh. I don't even have to repeat it because the answer's up there. Count cricket chirps for 15 seconds, add 40, and you will get the current temperature. Except Ranger Rick says, well, you'll get a cricket rock band. Tank 5 said you get the temperature degrees in Kelvin. She said you get Jimmy Cricket's phone number. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, Jamma B might know this. What is the top wind speed on the planet Neptune? Guess the top wind speed on the planet Neptune. 1,200, 900, 250. Very fast. Jamma B says very fast, about 1,000. Boy, Spaceman's up there with 1,800 something. Oh, jeez. Martron's up with 20,000. Oh, my God. They are all over the lot. Someone had it exactly. Jamma B was close. The top wind speed on the planet Neptune can blow as much as 1,200 miles an hour. Okay, Jamma B said 1,000, and someone said 1,200. Now, I have no idea how anybody would know this. The silverback gorilla can lift how much weight? The silverback gorilla can lift how much weight? I've never seen one at the gym, so I have no idea. Silverback gorilla. I assume at least 1,000 pounds. Have a guess?
I don't know.
Dennis has no guess. His weight in silver, 1,800 pounds. Raven's in with me, 1,000 pounds. His own weight, so he can take Bride over the threshold. 800 pounds. 1,000. Morgus says 1,000 also. Another, he can lift his weight in silver. 1,200 pounds. Oh, that's a riot. The silverback gorilla can lift up to 1,200 pounds. Oh, that's funny. The past two answers were 1,200. The wind blows 1,200 miles an hour, and the gorilla can lift 1,200 pounds. Oh, this is very good. How many blinks a minute are there? A human blinks how many times a minute? Okay, a human being blinks how many times a minute? 3410. 1,200's not going to work again. 15. a minute. You know, Paul, I'm going to go a little higher than Paul. I'm going to go with 30. I'm sort of there with Morgus. He's in with 32. Gizzle said, I live at sea level, so it's different. Paul said, it depends if it's high up and you're facing the winds on Neptune. If eating a grapefruit much higher. My guess was 30. You have a guess?
I say 40.
Dennis is in with 40. Oh, it's very little. A human blinks an average of 14 to 17 times a minute. Vicky, we were wildly apart and both wrong. Wow, what percentage of all lakes in the world are in Canada? Stephen Toronto should know this. What percentage of all the world's lakes are in Canada? God. You know, only because they asked the question, it's got to be a lot. So I'll do 60%. Magoo, Dan, got a guess? Oh, Vicky's in the only with
I
20.
say maybe 75%.
75%. 110. What percentage of the world's lakes are in Canada? 67%. Wow. 67%. And our final question, if you could fall to the center of the earth, how long would that take? I have no idea. If you could fall to the center of the earth, how long would that take? I have no idea how you would even. 3 minutes. 3 hours. A long time. 10 minutes, 5 hours. I'll let you know when I get back, says Hawks. Tank says 30 minutes and you'll be screaming all the way down. 8 minutes, 20 minutes. Coop says you'll burn up in 5 minutes. Myra says, can you stop for lunch on the way? 42 minutes, 2 weeks. Geek Wannabe says, I don't want to find out. You know what? Giz 1 is very close. Giz 1 is in with 20 minutes. If you fall to the center of the earth, it would take 19 minutes. 19 minutes for that to happen. Okay. We're going to do some logo and other stuff. Okay. What are these? You know, I don't know what they are, to tell you the truth. Look like Cheerios with M&Ms. Anybody? What are these? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, okay. I have never, boy, wow. Spaceman said, a bowl of chemicals with sugar? Yeah. Lucky Charms, that is correct. Oh, wait a minute. Someone has already, you put it up again because someone already has the next answer. What is the Lucky Charms slogan? What is the Lucky Charms slogan? Oh my, boy, look at this. Chat room, you eat a lot of crappy stuff. Magically delicious. Eat this or die. What multicolored charms, what curved multicolor Lucky Charm marshmallows debuted in 1992? What curved multicolored marshmallow Lucky Charms debuted in 1992? Rainbows, half moon, moon, crescent moon, painbows, my humps, half moon. They didn't do a good job advertising this, although several of you have it right. They are indeed rainbow. Rainbow. Oh, we all know this. What cartoon character is the Lucky Charms mascot? What type of cartoon character is the Lucky Charms mascot? Mickey Rooney, a troll. It is indeed a leprechaun. A leprechaun. Simon Bolivar was once the president of 3 different countries simultaneously. Fact or crap? Simon Bolivar was once the president of 3 countries at the same time. Oh, probably. Oh, look at, wow, L.A. Eric names them. Venezuela, Bolivia, Peru. It is indeed a fact. A fact. Marvel Comics killed off Iron Man just before the release of the 208 movie of the same name. Marvel Comics killed off Iron Man just before release of the 2008 movie of the same name. Fact or crap? Crap. Oh, very mixed. Hawk says it's a fact because he's getting rusty. He ran off with Magneto Man. Iron Man. Oh, it's crap. Okay, it's crap. Stairway to Heaven didn't make the charts until 2007 when it was made available as a digital download. Fact or crap? Stairway to Heaven didn't make the charts until 2007 when it was made available as a digital download. Fact or crap? JMB said it was number 1 in 1976. You know what? Crap. Ah, that's so funny. We got a ton of craps, and now we have some facts coming up. Stairway to Heaven. Last question. It is a fact. A fact. Stairway to Heaven Didn't make the charts until 2007 when it was made available as a digital download. Yeah, it made a comeback. All right, that was good. Oh. I bought some other cards. Let's see what these are like. I have no idea. Whenever I see a game that has questions in it, I just buy it. Oh, what are you kidding me? You have to hum the theme of a movie, and then people have to guess what it is. Are they all the same? Oh, God. You have to dance this. I wasted my money on this. Get the team to act out the answer. Oh, let's throw these out. Oh, my God. Hum the Andy Griffith theme. Could you do that? Dennis did it. All right, we'll do another fact of crap. The last survivor of the Titanic nearly drowned during Hurricane Katrina. Fact or crap? The last survivor of the sinking of the Titanic nearly drowned during Hurricane Katrina. Fact or crap? Becky says, nice whistling, Dennis. Paul says, I vaguely recall hearing that. Fact. Dwindle said, I survived the movie Titanic. Fact, why not? Fact, must be a fact. Crap. Mad Frank says, come on, crap. Hawks Post said, it's a fact and ironically was saved by an iceberg. It is indeed crap. It is indeed crap. In exile, Juan Perón had to find Evita's corpse and then haul it around with him. Fact or crap? In exile, Juan Perón had to find Evita's corpse and haul it around with him. Fact or crap? Fact, but disgusting. Crap. Still better than the Madonna soundtrack. Fact. See, did he need a dance partner? Ranger Rick says, all that weight? No, it's crap. Fact. So did he cry for her? Oh, that's so funny. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a fact. Juan Perón in exile found Evita's corpse and had to haul it around with him. What? In England, the Speaker of the House is not allowed to speak. Fact or crap? In England, the Speaker of the House is not allowed to speak. He plays charades, says Dan. Oh my God, so many people are in with fact. Myra said it's a fact. He can whisper. He's a mime, says Jay. Caesar said he probably gags himself with one of those old-fashioned wigs. Johnny says it's crap. Why else do they call him the speaker? Tang says no, he uses sign language. Gemma B said you can hear him trying to calm down members all the time. It is crap. It is crapola. Okay, we'll do one more card, and then we're going to do snappy answers. And I will give you the stupidest question I have ever heard. Oh, let me see if I can find one of those. Hope we didn't do this one. Let me see. Chat room, did we do this? How much time does the average Facebook user spend on Facebook each day? Okay. 3 hours was the answer? No, way off. Oh, do it again. Way off, not 3 hours. How much time does the average Facebook user spend on the site each day? Chat room, that must have been a different show than the answer on this card. Now, until they go blind. No, chat room, I don't know where you got 5 hours. How much time does the average Facebook user spend on a site each day? The answer is 35 minutes. We got close. Oh, James, 33 minutes. All right, let's do the rest of them then. See how close you remember. What salary do Americans consider to be optimal for achieving fulfillment? And this is a year. This is the figure is in the yearly salary. What salary do Americans consider optimal for achieving fulfillment? 150,000, 2 chickens and a bag of potatoes. Paul. 110K, 100K, 100K. I'm in with 100K. 100, a lot of 100K. Dennis.
I would say 100.
100K. Everybody. Wow, 200K. Look at that. Johnny B is in with 80K. Hawks is 200K. A cool million. What salary do Americans consider to be optimal for achieving fulfillment? Well, a lot of us are close. $105,000. Extra $5,000 for eggs. Oh, you know what? I don't remember the answer to this, but I'd like to know because I left something out in the yard that did freeze and break. By what percentage does water expand when it's frozen? I don't worry about this all the time down at the marina. By what percentage does water expand when frozen? Boy, I'm gonna say 20%. Oh my gosh, they're way low. Oh, Ranger Rick has 20. Only 2%. 6%. 12%. 2. Wow. By what percentage does water expand when frozen? 2% is skim water. I guess 20%. Gizzle, let's see. Oh, chat room. From what I see on the screen, a couple of you, I guess Hekanos is closest. I can only see the last 10 answers. Water expands by 9% when frozen. Water expands by 9% when frozen. All right, we're going to do your snappy answer to a stupid question. Now, this really happened, okay? In Vegas, there was a show called Jubilee. Okay, it ran. They claim the show cost millions of dollars to get on the stage, and I took Dennis to see it. I saw it 3 times because the highlight of the show was the sinking of the Titanic. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those Las Vegas shows where it's unbelievable. All right. So the setup is you have to tip for everything in Vegas. So when you buy a ticket for the show and then you go in the door and hand the ticket to the guy who shows you your seat, you give him a fair amount of money. I think back then I gave him $10, which was probably $25 today. And he sat me at the very front table up against the stage. And the tables sit about 20 people, 10 on each side, and they just fill them. I mean, if you're a party of 10, you all sit together. If you're a party of 2, you can sit opposite them. I was just by myself, so they just sat me down. And the table had a bunch of, I'll say, businessmen with the cigars, and they go, "Where's Vinny? Where's Vinny? Where's he going to get here?" So there's one empty chair, and that's for Vinny. So the show starts, and the show's getting right along, no Vinny, okay? And it gets to the sinking of the Titanic, all right? And on stage are these women in elaborate dresses and men in tuxedos dancing, and you hear "Iceberg Dead Ahead," and then you hear the crunching, and then pipes start falling on the stage, shooting steam, and the entire set starts moving down, okay? And people are screaming. Vinny shows up, okay? All this is happening now, okay? Vinny walks to the empty chair, looks at the stage, and says to his friends, "Has the show started?" I had a lot of comebacks for that, but I thought I'd offer that to you, okay? Fire on the stage, pipes breaking, people screaming. "Has the show started?" And you reply, Vinny's the name of the iceberg, okay? No, my answer was, "No, this is just a rehearsal. No, we were waiting for you to get here. That's good." "Has the show started?" "No, they're delaying the show due to technical difficulties." "Oh, that's funny." Ranger Rick said, "Things were fine until you showed up." "No, it's just your entrance music." "No, we're blowing up something else to make room for the show." "Oh, that's very funny." "No, the place caught fire." "No, it's an earthquake drill." "No, this is a real emergency." "Oh, Vicky's with me." "No, they're practicing." "No, they're raising the Titanic from the matinee." These are excellent. "We're having an earthquake." Heckanos, "No, you missed it." Dan, "No, we're in a condemned building." "No, for the show, they're blowing up the galaxy." "This is just the previews," says Stephen. These are great chat room. And we'll end with one more. "Has the show started?" No, you missed the fruit cup. Okay. That to me, it still boggles my mind like 25 years later. Okay, we're going to do some match game. Okay, Sally's cooking is so bad.
How bad is it?
Sally's cooking is so bad, even the blanks refuse to eat it. Sally's cooking is so bad, even the blanks refuse to eat it. Let me just get... Even... Okay, let's see if Vicky and I match. I'm not sure. Sal's cooking was so bad, even the blank refused to eat it. I'm looking up. I wrote mice. Roaches, zombies, roaches, flies, ants, rats, teenagers, rats. Vicky, we're matching mice and rats because they're both rodents. Dennis, you said? Oh, roaches. Wait. We both, that's for me, and this is for Dennis. All right, we both got matches. Okay. Oh, wow. The magician's trick was so amazing because he made his own blank disappear. The magician's trick was so amazing because he made his own blank disappear. Okay. All right. In chat room, I got permission to take a drink on air. Trick is so amazing. Let me look up. He made his own head. Oh my Vicky! Head. Tambo head, and Dennis said head. Okay, very good. Boy, this is going to be difficult. At the beach, everyone was surprised to see a blank in the sand. This is hard. At the beach, everyone was surprised to see a blank in the sand. Oh, Vicky, I don't think we're going to match on this because I can't think of a great answer. At the beach, everybody was surprised to see a blank in the sand. All right, I am now looking up. Body, nude, gold nugget, atomic bomb, tarantula, medical waste, tray of ice, ostrich, nuclear missile. Vicky! Vicky said body. Amazing. Dennis said, oh my gosh. This is scary, Vicky. Now I'm afraid to write an answer. All right. Mary's dog is so smart.
How smart is he?
Mary's dog is so smart, it can even blank. Mary's dog is so smart, it can even blank. Vicky, Vicky. Oh boy. Mary's dog is so smart, it can even blank. All right. This is going to be difficult. Do math take a walk for itself? Talk. Gives one talk. Use the toilet. Oh, Vicky wrote pass a math test. Becky, bark in several languages. That's very funny. Make both ends meet. Do her taxes. Brush its own teeth. Speak cat. Do surgery. I said Mary's dog was so smart it can even talk or read. No, that's a down there. And Dennis, you said, oh, speak French. We'll give you. Yes, bark and different. We'll give you that. Okay, we'll do one more, and then we'll get Charlie. Tom's new job is so boring, Tom spends most of his time blank. Tom's new job is so boring, he spends most of his time blank. All right, now this is what we used to call a tiebreaker. Of course, we're going to get tons of correct answers. Okay, let me look up. Sleeping on Facebook, sleeping, fishing, counting sheep, sleeping, Vicky sleeping, Dickie D sleeping, and Dennis sleeping. Okay. Now we'll do one more while we get Charlie Dog, and then we'll be done. I'll just tell you a little quickie story about what standards and practices. If you've seen New Match Game, and by I mean New Match Game, the Hollywood version, you'll notice the questions come up on a board, and I think they flip a coin to see who goes first. And the person will pick A or B, okay? That solved what they considered a problem with the New York edition, where Gene Kopelman, the producer, and I would talk about what would be the next question. And why we would do that is if no one was matching, we would get a really easy question, like the job was so boring he spent most of his time blanking. We'd even put ing on it. But the standard practices said, well, you could be favoring one contestant over the other. And so when the show has to come up with a way that the questions are more random, so that's when they started the A and the B thing. So that the person who flipped the coin, I forgot what they did backstage, didn't know if they were going to get an easy question or a hard question, but they tried to make every question semi-hard. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our roving camera. Get that cameraman in here to handle the boom camera. Okay, he's up on the boom camera now. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, 2 weeks out of the hospital and in fine fettle, it is Charlie the dog. Yep, Charlie the dog. Hang on, I got to kill that kind of music and get the Charlie theme kind of music here. Charlie theme music. Oh boy, one more Charlie. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, say goodbye to the chat room, Charlie. That's the chat room's here. Charlie, the chat room, they have food. So wags a lot. Look at so wags a lot. Okay? Charlie, show the waggy tail. Oh my God, it's Charlie, the waggy boy. He said, are you sure there's no more food up there? Are you sure? All right, chat room. So we went 10 minutes over to make up for our late start. Let me just lower chat's theme. All right, so we're back to, there's one, I'm going to turn my head here. There's one change. I'll post it up at the top of calendar. There's one Giz Fiz change. One is Pepcom. I'm trying to find out. We're going to change one date. Oh, okay. May 10th. May 9th is going to be a regular Giz Wiz. Wednesday is Pepcom, so we're going to do that again. Move the show to a Friday, and that'll be May 10th. Pepcom is Wednesday, May 8th. Okay? I'll put it at the top of the banner at gizwiz.tv. All right, so do we have closing music? Oh, yeah, we used Charlie's theme. So this has been, how dare they schedule it? The day before your birthday. Oh, Myra. Oh, my. This has been Giz Fiz. This is Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the dog, Scooter X, with a bark in there. Becky, Myra Joyce, Spaceman, S Singer. Oh, I'm gonna do go to you for credits. Okay, let me do our own credits here. Where are my? I've got to pare these down, and one day I'll get to do it. Oh, here we go. This has been a Best We Can Do production. Produced by So Wags a Lot, so don't blame the Giz Wiz, and get me a treat. And then let's go to the other credits. Dan is neither Goodson nor Todman. Goodson and Todman Chevrolet Mark II. Dialogue translator Jay Mez. So Wags a Lot personal assistant Vicky. Steam engine wrangler Steven. Giz One trainer. Match game card counter Mad Frank. Charlie stunt double Morgus. Paul is Neptune Windsock, currently shredded to bits. Giz was photographer and janitorial, L.A. Eric. Trolley conductor, Hawks Post. Gemma B is the chief bean counter at monkeys.zip. Caesar's the pet agent. And Spaceman is the show stooge. Okay, this is great fun. Let me find my little button that says fade out. Here it is, and we'll throw in Gizzle Whizzle is lightening the moodner. Bye, everybody.